Yes, the season is winding down, and we have some conference championships to celebrate.
We sure do. The softball team won their conference championship. Both the boys and girls track team won their conference championship. And we've got a bunch of other teams in first place, so we couldn't ask for much more. We'll kick things off today by congratulating the very young Magician softball team on winning the NEC Small and doing so by beating their rival, the Swampscott Big Blue. With the win, it's now clear that the team coached by Johnny Gold and led by freshman Maddie Ernst on the mound are poised for a successful few years to come. The girls had a busy week playing 4 games, starting with an 11-7 win at Newburyport. Emily Promise went 4 for 4 with 4 RBIs on the day. Nantucket High School visited Veterans Field the next afternoon, where the Magicians picked up a 5-1 win and their 6th straight victory. And the girls' 3rd loss of the season was 2 nights later at Danvers on May 18th, and they lost an extra inning battle with the Falcons 4-3 in 8 innings. But then came their conference clinching game, which we covered thanks to our community partner, National Grand Bank. And lucky you can see it when we show it Monday, June 1st at 7:30 p.m., as well as Saturday, June 6th at 1 p.m. But even luckier you don't have to wait that long to see the most exciting parts, because we got the highlights for you right now. Maddie Ernst on the hill, 2 strikeouts in each of the first 3 innings for Maddie. Here's strikeout number 6. 0-0 going into the 4th, but this is where the Magicians' bats came alive. Montana Joyce led the inning off with a single and then stole second. And then 2 outs, Joyce still on second. Sarah Bornstein here at the dish. Lines one in the gap for a double. Couple errors on the play get her all the way home for a 2-0 red and black lead. The girls tallied 2 more on and took a 4-0 lead into the 5th when Emily Trasher came to the plate and did this. Cranks one deep over the outfield fence for a solo home run. Magicians on top, 5-0. And 5 runs was plenty for Maddie Ernst, who continued to wheel and deal through her 4th, 5th, and 6th innings, retiring 14 straight Swampscott batters at one time, taking a 1-hitter deep into the game. She finished with 9 Ks on the day in the 6-1 conference clinching victory. And the girls lacrosse team clinched a tournament berth again this season as well. They crossed out the Lady Fishermen 15-1. Caroline Driscoll scored 4 times. And Concord Carlisle was next, and they were able to conquer our Magicians 15-4 in a tough road matchup. Hadley Carlton had 2 of the 4 header goals. And in a game covered by MHTV, the Magicians demolished Swampscott 18-5. They won almost every face-off in the game, controlled possession for huge stretches at a time, and Caroline Driscoll went for the double hat trick +1, scoring 7 times, while teammate Ellie Ronan did the single hat trick +1 with 4 goals. Thanks to our community partner, National Grand Bank, MHTV will bring this game to you on Thursday, May 28th at 7:30 p.m., and again Saturday, May 30th at 2:30 p.m. Boys lacrosse had a slow week after a bunch of games last week, playing just once this week and losing to Newton North 10-7. The boys' tennis program for Marblehead is always pretty strong, but this year's core group of players, led by Griffin Butterfield and Dmitry Vlasov, are a serious force in the NEC right now. They, too, beat the Big Blue and won 4-1. Vlasov, Butterfield, and Michael Forte won their singles matches, while Corey Stein and Luca Fiore won their doubles. And that win was followed up with another commanding win over Pentucket by the same score. The girls' tennis squadron brought a 6-game win streak into the week. The Magicians beat Swampscott 3-2 by the rackets of Julia Channon, who won her singles match, and the combinations of doubles teammates Megan Hanratty and Hannah Cohen. Sammy Gilberg and Lily Frontero also won their doubles match. That was the team's 7th straight win before they played another Cape Ann first-place team, the undefeated powerhouse 17-0 Linfield Pioneers. And it was just too much Linfield in that one, 5-0 dark side. And the baseball team is the only team on the verge of falling out of the tournament contention. They were on the road twice this past week where they have struggled as of late. They played Danvers, and they were just truly overpowered at the plate. They only got 1 across and gave up 12 runs, which is never a winning score. And then next up was Swampscott. No luck there either. A 13-6 loss was the fate of the Magicians, who are now on a 3-game skid. Harrison Ingstrom did homer against Swampscott, so there's a bright side there. But the boys now have to win out to get into the postseason. Back to good news, the boys track team beat Swampscott 90-46 to win the NEC South Championship with an undefeated 7-0 record. The team was led past the Big Blue by Jacob Wickar, who was the double winner in the triple jump and 400 meter, and then George Getz, who won the long jump and the 100 hurdles. On the same day, the girls track team became the NEC South co-champions, finishing the year with a 6-1 record, tallying their win over Swampscott by the score of 86.5 to 49.5. Carlin McGrath had 4 first-place finishes in the 400-meter hurdles, the 100 hurdles, the triple jump, and the long jump. Congrats again to all our teams who have accomplished the conference championship goal this spring, and hopefully we can keep it up going into states. That's all the time for sports today on Headliner. I'm Jess Burton. Thank you for watching. John?
All right, thanks a lot, Jess. And that concludes this week's Headliner. I'm John Caswell. On behalf of the entire news team here at MHTV, I'd like to thank you for watching. Have a good week. We'll see you next time.